Wednesday night Trinity class. We talked about connection tonight. It's a huge energy. There's a lot of topics in martial arts that relate to connection. There's your connection to the ground, your connection to the frame of the other person, your ability to transfer the connection of the ground through their frame into the ground again. There's your connection between your breath and the power that you put forth. There's the higher self and the body, connecting the spirit with your physical action. There's all sorts of connection going on in martial arts. I can't talk about all of it in one class, but we've picked one aspect of it that we want to talk about tonight, and that is connecting two energetic forces. Taking an energy going this way and energy going this way and connecting them together. To do that, we first did a very static exercise where we found a wall. You could do it with a person as well, where you are just trying to push against this person and use them sort of as a wall. You're not trying to overpower them. You just want something steady to push against. And you want to get to the point where you feel that you are pushing equally, that it's not all coming from your back leg, that your front leg is engaged, that it's not all coming from your shoulders, that you've relaxed your shoulders, so that every part of you is pushing. And it's going to start off with you thinking strength, and then you'll realize, wait, I'm doing it all with my shoulders, and you'll relax. And you're like, oh wait, I'm not using my legs. And you're going to try and balance your legs. Front leg's not doing anything. Get it involved. Okay, now back leg's not doing anything. Get it involved. Okay, now I'm pushing too much with my shoulders again. Release them. And then you're going to stop and you're going to go, wait, now I'm not pushing at all. I'm just thinking about balancing everything. And it'll start that way. You'll go back and forth between strength and balance. One will cancel out the other. You'll be so involved in getting balance that you'll forget to push. And then you'll start pushing so much that you'll forget to balance. And you'll realize, shit, I'm doing it all with my shoulders again. You're going to have to go back and forth until you can hold both things in your consciousness at once. Strength and balance, both there. And then eventually, you get to the place where they merge, where it's not strength and balance, but it's stralix or length, that you've merged them. It's just one thing. You are coming from that joined space of strength and balance. You have connected the two. When you get really good at that, you can practice pushing off a little bit. Boom. So that you hold that same focus in motion. Boom. Boom. And at first, as soon as you put it in motion, they're going to split apart again. And you're going to think, push. It's all strength. It's all strength. And then you'll be like, okay, wait. Balance. I need to land squarely. Balance all the way through. And then you'll realize, oh, I'm barely pushing again. And you're going to have to go through the whole process again. It'll be strength and then balance, and then strength and then balance, and then it's strength and balance, and eventually it's stralix or length. You've joined them together. They're one thing. They are connected. Because that's all connection is. It's being able to come from the joined space of two things. Eventually, you want to be able to put this into some sort of action, where if I put my fist out, and Jennifer pushes down on it, I can resist. And if she pushes forward on it, I can resist. Down, forward, down, forward. And now she's going to put the two together, down and forward. And I can't resist. And you'll find that the progression is very similar. First, it starts off thinking about resisting the down. And then it starts off thinking about resisting the forward. And she's just thinking push down, push forward, push down, push forward. And eventually she gets to the place where she does both at the same time, where they become one thing, where she has connected those two forces. Forward and down are now connected. And then we're going to put it all together. I'm going to go like this, and she's going to push, get into her nice stance with that forward hand and forward foot. There you go, just like that. And again, push. I jump back just like I pushed off the wall, and then I go down and forward, putting it all into motion so that I have the strength and the balance the down and the forward. Strength and balance, down and forward. Try and get all of those to merge so that I've connected all of them, that I've taken a thread and wove 4 separate things into one thing. And eventually we can do it back and forth. I do this, I push. And then she does, and I push. And you can practice with a friend back and forth like that. You can add other things. In class, we added 2 more things, but that's enough for this demo. I want you to just get the idea that you start with one thing, knocking the other thing out of your consciousness, until eventually you can hold both things in your consciousness, until eventually they become one thing in your consciousness. Why is this important? Because this is how you operate in life. Every new step that you want to take, you want to start a diet, eat something healthy for a change, cut out greasy fried foods, you're going to do great at it about 25% of the time. You're going to do terrible at it about 25% of the time. So you're going to need to celebrate your success, and you're going to need to forgive yourself for your failure. And it's going to start off that one erases the other, knocks it out of your consciousness. And then eventually you'll remember both at the same time. You have to celebrate the success, but also forgive the failure. And then pretty soon, it's not celebrate and forgive, it's forgelebrate. The two go together. They become one thing. And when you come from that joined space, you have truly stepped into that new part of who you are. That's how connection helps you move forward. If you think that's cool, you should come to Trinity class. We'll see you there.